Hey man, how are you?
I'm pretty good, bro. Where you calling from?
Lebanon, the Middle
Okay.
East.
How can I help you, man?
So I just want like some tips for looks maxing, and I also want to ask you about something that happened with the girl, and like it's just all about mixed signals, how to get it, how to understand what she actually means.
Okay, let's talk about that first. What exactly happened?
Okay, so she joined work. She was an intern, and she was under me, like I'm her manager, and she was flirty all the time, flirting the entire day, you know. And everyone at work was like, she obviously likes you, she's into you. And I was like the entire time, no, she's not into me. It's just she's just being friendly. But everyone kept saying, she likes you, ask her out. So after she left work, like 3 weeks go by, we didn't talk, nothing. She goes like the 27th, and she's like, hey, Merry Christmas. Like, and I thought, why would she remember me now? I was like, it's not even Christmas anymore. It's past that, and we haven't spoken for 3 or 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
But I took my chance to ask her out, and she was like, yeah, sure, why not? That was like the Thursday. Friday, I'm like, okay, I'll be at the coffee shop. I told her which coffee shop, the time, Saturday. And she didn't reply. She just left me on scene. And I went back, like, I know I shouldn't have maybe double texted. And I went back and I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. After that, no, like,
So you double
after
texted
that,
her. Oh, yeah, say the truth. You double texted her. Uh-huh. Then
yeah,
what?
after the date time, I was like, you could have said no. You mean? You know what I mean? You could have
Yeah.
said just no. But because, like, to be honest, I thought that you wanted to go out because you said Merry Christmas and it wasn't even Christmas anymore. And, like, we weren't
Mm-hmm.
even talking.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, it's just that, like, the typical excuse, my new job, I don't have the time, but of course I want to hang out. So I was like, okay, let's do this next weekend.
Oh my God.
And she kept me on scene.
Yeah,
And
you
I just
deserve it.
stopped texting.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve all of it. Because first of all, why are you talking? Is she still currently working under you?
No, she left work.
Okay. First of all, you have to understand that women love free attention. All right. So just because a woman is necessarily flirting with you or giving you attention doesn't mean that she's actually interested. She might want validation. Keep in mind, you were in a position of power at your job. You were the manager. Women are very into authoritative roles. They like men in authority, right? So getting validation from you will be like an accomplishment. So I tell you guys, don't deal with women at work. Don't deal with women at your gym. Don't even bother. So you fell for it. You fell for the bait, number one. And then you pursued her, which you shouldn't have. And then when she showed you who she really was, you didn't believe her. She showed you she was not that interested in you when she wasn't clear about getting on a date with you. And then you still double texted her. Guys, none of this is confusing. Pay attention to her actions, not her words. What is she doing? Is she making herself available? The way you guys can stop getting used, the way you guys can stop getting heartbroken is if you just only deal with women who are making themselves available for you. None of that other shit means anything. Okay? It doesn't mean anything. I don't care how handsome you think I am, how much flirting, if she doesn't make herself available, bullshit. So stop trying to deal with girls in your workplace. A big no-no. If she was still working at your workplace and you were dealing with this girl, now you could lose your manager position all because you want some booty. All right.
Yeah, that's why I kind of waited for her to leave. Like she had left work for 3 weeks.
Okay. But there we go. So you were in scarcity. This is you guys' biggest problem. You don't have options, so you act out of scarcity. You act because you're hoping to get an outcome. Right? Women are very good at this. They know how to lead you on, bait you. Oh, she showed me some attention, fit. That means she really wants me. So, her giving me an excuse, it might just something might have really came up. Nothing came up. Bullshit. Nothing came up. She you were maybe interesting at the moment, but then whatever. I'm no longer at that job no more. I don't really care about you. That's why you got to be ruthless with your time and your energy, and only be trying to date women who are making you the priority. Understood?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what your body looks like.
Okay. Like I recently got to the gym because I was extremely underweight.
Mm-hmm.
My camera isn't the best. I'm a bit skinny. I'm still working on it.
Okay. So hey, yeah, I mean, you got a lot of work to do in terms of your body. It's still there's potential. At least you're lean, right? You can fill out your frame a little bit more so you can look better. But that's gonna happen in time. Do
And
it.
do you have any tips for like bulking? I'm trying to like not go dirty bulking. My friend did it and he's like full of fat. He's like 5'6" maybe, and he got to 90 kgs, which is crazy.
Yeah, the bulking stuff is not smart, right? People think that bulking is the way to go. It's not. So what you want to do is what I like to call is main gaining, right? You eat at a maintenance and you try to get stronger. My solution to building muscle is getting stronger. I cannot physically get stronger while staying lean without building muscle. It's not possible. My body will have to put on muscle in order for me to lift more weight. So if you focus on getting stronger, you eat at a maintenance, right? And then you're consistent with your cardio and your nutrition, you're gonna get bigger. It's that simple. Okay.
Do you think you have like any plan or something that I should follow? Like I usually do 4 days a week and like it's 2 muscle groups per day. But I think what I'm struggling the most with is food because I recently moved out of my parents' home and like
Mhm.
cooking and just ordering food, all of that. I just know I'm not hitting the calorie goal, you know?
Okay. I mean, you got to track your food. If you're not hitting your calorie goal, the best thing you could do is go get a DEXA scan, right? This is a full body composition that tells you what your current total daily expenditure is, meaning how many calories you're burning, you just living. It will give you factors that you can multiply by in terms of what you should be consuming on a day-to-day basis. A DEXA scan is very comprehensive. It costs like $150, but if you want to get in good shape, I always tell it to all my students. The first thing you need to do, DEXA scan. See what that scan tells you, and then you can create your structure in terms of nutrition from there. You stay consistent with the gym. Like any routine that is working multiple muscle groups will always be effective as long as you do it consistently. All right, I gotta go. There's 12 people in the backstage. I gotta go.
Okay.
All right, man. Have
Thank
a
you
good
so
one.
much, man.
All right, bro.